You don't get stuck when you make a decision. You get stuck the moment you go back. Has this ever happened to you? You said what you needed to say, you made the choice, you moved on. And then later, your mind quietly returns to it, not because anything changed, but because something in you feels the need to check it again. And that one return is enough to pull you right back into it. If you're someone who tends to overthink or replay conversations long after they're over, this is the part that keeps you stuck. It's not the moment itself, it's the return to it. The more you go back, the less stable it feels. And before you realize it, you're not deciding anymore. You're revisiting something that was already done. In this video, we are going to look at two things. First, the exact moment overthinkers reopen a decision that should have been left alone. Second, why going back feels helpful, even when it is the very thing that keeps the loop alive. And by the end of this video, you will walk away with two things as well. A clear way to catch yourself in the moment you go back, and a simple internal shift that helps you let a decision stand without becoming rigid or disconnected. Because the real problem is usually not the decision itself. The real problem is that your mind never accepted that it was complete. The mind does not reopen things randomly. It reopens what it has not accepted as complete. And instead of recognizing that, it disguises the return as something useful. It sounds like, let me just make sure, or let me take one more look. But that one more look is not neutral. It is the exact moment the decision begins to lose stability. Because once you go back, you change your relationship to the choice. What was settled becomes questionable. What was clear becomes open again. And now you are no longer moving forward. You are standing between two versions of the same decision, trying to decide it again.
See if one of these feels familiar. You send something and then go back to check it, not because anything changed, but because now it feels less certain. You make a choice that felt clear in the moment, and then minutes later, you are back inside it again, comparing, adjusting, reconsidering. These are the moments people who can't let decisions rest get pulled back into. The choice itself may not be complicated, but the act of going back turns it into something that feels complicated. Because once you reopen it, your mind starts treating it like it still needs your attention. For overthinkers, this pattern feels responsible. You care how things land. You care how things look. You care whether it's right. So your brain develops a habit that feels useful. Go back and refine it, adjust it, make it better. But this is where the trap tightens. There is a difference between refining and reopening. Refining moves something forward. Reopening pulls it back. And the more you go back, the more you lose your original sense of clarity. It feels like you are improving the decision, but what you are actually doing is reopening something that no longer needs you. And every time you do that, you make it harder to trust your own decisions the first time. Pause for a second. Has this ever happened to you recently? Not in general, right now. Is there something you already decided, but your mind keeps returning to anyway? Because here is the shift that matters. This is not about getting it right. This is about your brain not accepting that the decision is already done. And until that happens, it will keep pulling you back, not to solve something, but simply because you went back once already.
Every time you go back, you weaken the original decision. What started as something simple now feels layered, uncertain, and unstable. A clear choice starts to feel like something that needs to be justified, defended, or reworked. This is where overthinking shifts into something heavier. You are no longer just reconsidering, you are losing your ability to trust what you already knew. And that is why people who think about it for hours after feel so drained. Not because the decision was that difficult, but because they kept reopening it until it became difficult. The shift begins when you stop treating the return as harmless. Going back is not neutral. It changes your relationship with the decision. Because every time you reopen it, you are telling your mind that what you decided before was not enough. So the question becomes very simple. Did anything actually change, or did I just go back? If nothing changed, then what you need is not more thinking. What you need is a boundary, a clear internal decision that the moment is complete. That is where stability begins, not when you feel perfect about the decision, but when you stop undoing it. And if you're someone who tends to overthink or replay conversations long after they're over, that's exactly why we created the 5-minute mental replay interrupt. It gives you a simple way to close the loop and move forward. The link is in the description. Because once something has been decided, going back to it does not improve it, it only destabilizes it. And the more you do that, the more your mind learns that no decision is ever enough. But when you stop going back unnecessarily, something shifts. You begin to trust yourself again, not perfectly, but consistently. So the next time that pull shows up, pause, ask the real question, and if nothing changed, don't reopen it.